All right, let's recap on some of this Delphi case. Do I think the Delphi killer was this big giant hunter? No, not an aberrant hunter, not somebody that's out there all the time. Maybe he's hunted before, but I don't think he's a big giant hunter. He might, who hasn't gone hunting before if you're a man? Even the women go hunting these days. Uh, so do I think he's a big average hunter like they're all saying and everything? Well, here's the thing. The only reason they're thinking that he was a hunter is it must be true what some of these people are saying, that the girls were, it was a gory death, you know. Uh, like maybe he treated the girls like an animal, that he, an animal that he killed. But do I think he's this big giant thing? Do I think he watches YouTube? I imagine so. I would imagine so. Next thing they're going to say is that it was God. He's hunter of all men, a fisherman of all men. And it just got way out of hand. Here's the bottom line. The police have been out on the news for I don't know how long. It's been in the paper saying that we got a problem in our state with these druggies, gangs, the bikers, the certain groups or whatever in Indiana. That's the bottom line. Do I think this guy was a hunter? Well, he might have hunted in the past or whatever, but is he an avid hunt? I don't know. If they're saying the killer is Bridge Guy don't look like he could drag a 800-pound animal out of the woods. He's walking with limps and gaits and, I don't think so. I would bring them all in. The Kleins, the Greenos, all these people that had a hand on social media, YouTube. A lot of the stuff we have proven was a lie, and it was deliberately a lie. Why? Were they covering up for the killer and trying to direct people to a different person or whatever? It ain't adding up, all their stories. And now you got people out there trying to say that this guy, we believe he was an avid hunter and he hunts all the time and he does all this, and I don't think so. If Bridge Guy was the killer, Bridge Guy don't look like he could be carrying a 300-pound deer out of the woods. I don't know. What's he hunting? He might be hunting for small game or something. Who knows? But who don't hunt these days? For one, there should be no hunting out there at the Delphi Milan Bridge if there are actually people walking around. They shouldn't be hunting out there. It's too easy for someone to get killed, by accident. So, I don't know. Is it that easy for them to do? Well, it might be. If they're allowing children to go out there and not be supervised and everything, maybe it was a hunting accident and they were so far they didn't want to get caught, so they staged it to look like something else. For one, they shouldn't be hunting where children are walking around on a trail, or women or innocent men or whatever on a trail. There should be no hunting out there. This whole thing is just messed up. My opinion. If they're thinking it's God, no, it ain't. It's the false Messiah. God is not slaughtering people's kids. Um, you know, unless he's changed. I don't know. Then again, in the Bible, he did take the firstborn of everybody. I don't know. Now, I wonder if that was the firstborn of every person on earth, or was that just the Roman army that he took the firstborn of? We don't know. Yeah, who knows? But I can tell you this much. It turned into a mess. They know it. Everyone knows it. Here's the thing. If the police would have released more footage or recording of the murder, we would have had a better chance of figuring out who it was than just 30 seconds of I believe they're two separate voices. I believe the first voice sounds a little bit different than the second voice. But they're saying it's the same voice. The police are saying, no, it's the same voice. But I'm hearing a discrepancy in that when I listen to it. I could be wrong, but I think there was two voices on that, possibly more. We're not hearing the whole thing. And I remember when the case first came out, the police did say that there was numerous voices on the recording, meaning, and someone did say that, one of the reporters did ask, you mean just Abby, Libby, and the killer? And they said there was numerous voices other than Abby and Libby's. That's what I thought. So we are not hearing the whole thing. And I do believe that we could have went ahead and probably had a better grip on things if they would have released more of the recording of the voice or voices. Why are they saying they think he was a hunter? Well, the only thing is he must have left his victims, much like if he would have caught a deer or an animal, you know. But you don't have to be a hunter to do a gruesome thing like that. I would not pinpoint just on the hunters. It's definitely a hunter. I wouldn't pinpoint on that. Any idiot, crazy man could do a murder like that and stage it to look like something. So I'm not buying their story. I can tell you that much. Now, Ben Deho, be nice or I'm going to have to time you out again. They're cleaning up the branches around her from the tree that fell yesterday. And Bingo was his name, oh, gentlemen, ladies. And that's why I get paid the big bucks. Yesterday, that guy looked like an 80-year-old man. Today, he looks like he's a spring chicken. So I'm not buying it. They lied. They made up this whole story to cover their butts because they knew if the American citizens found out what they did to us, that there was no badge they can hide behind. There was no politician's seat they can hide behind. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Everyone's got their own opinions on it. Here's the thing. They turned it into such a madhouse with these YouTube channels. And YouTube has been supporting these people, meaning YouTube knows their records. But yet YouTube was supporting these people. And when people were striking their channels, they weren't coming down. Why? Because YouTube was making probably money off of their channel, possibly. Or YouTube was being compromised. The computer, the YouTube computer was being compromised. That's the only thing I can come up with. There's no reason why some of these people, some of these YouTubers helped Greeno run, came out with videos saying, no, he's locked up, but he really wasn't. That's why nobody believes Anthony Greeno is in prison. All right? No one believes it. And they ain't going to believe it even if he is and gets out. Because these guys, all of them, the Sean Harmons, all of them, all these YouTube channels have lied so many times. No one believes them. Nobody believes them. Boy, I sounded good yesterday morning when I woke up. I could breathe real good. I sounded, even my voice was sounding great. And then all of a sudden, boom, right back to where I was. So that's pretty much a proven thing to me. I'm going to jump on board with the rest of these nut jobs. It's got to be the devil and his witches and sorcerers stealing. And 2 black cats come a creeping like a black cat do. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you do? Got these old people trespassing on me. And all these people in there. I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm not 78, pendejo. I'm 53 years old. No, I'm not what these people are trying to make some of us out to be. Don't let them make you out to what they are. These people are the devil, and they deserve what they're getting. It should be a lot worse punishment. I was like, let's throw them in the Lord's sending us a signal to sacrifice these people into the volcano like they did back in the olden days. I don't know. Everyone's like, wait a minute, you're going too far. Am I? Am I really? I don't know. Both cases are nut jobs. The Summer Wells case and the Delphi case, which are similar. He owed money to a lot of people or whatever. Or Don was a drug dealer or whatever. I'd be questioning Don Wells about it. I'd be questioning a lot of these people on the Delphi killings and A lot of it ain't making sense. They don't want it to make sense. They don't want it to be solved. They're making too much money off of it. So I don't know. I'm out. We got to get ready for a war, anyways, in this country. So there's nothing I can do about it. We got to prepare for what's coming. You know, we're innocent, law-abiding citizens, and we can't even go out on the streets because people are like, "This is a madhouse. We can't even. We're hostages in our own environments because of these people. Literally hostages." No, I don't know. Sounds good to me. I got 3 of them out here, or 2 of them out here in this complex that are just doing whatever they want. Well, there's more than that, but you know, what do you want me to do? I'm not getting wrapped up into it. You think I want my car to look like crap again? No, I don't think so. You want me to get broken into again and poisoned again? I don't know. People were asking me, what do you think of Keegan Kline? Does he look like the Orkin man that was out here? Yeah, I don't know. He kind of does. If you want my honest opinion, I don't know if it was him or not, but he does look like the guy. And he was about 250, 300 pounds. And that was before they caught Keegan Kline again, which was just last year, not even. I haven't seen that bug guy around in about a year. So what does that tell you, folks? There you go. They were watching our videos and they knew I must have struck a nerve. And if it's the good old boys in this big gang that they're talking about connected with music, it makes sense. They probably tried to take me out because I knew too much. Who knows? We want to see how deep this music connection goes with Keegan Kline and the drugs. What bands was he around? What group of people? This is going to be huge. We're going to see. I don't know. But until we get rid of this 2-headed monster that we're dealing with in this country, things are going to go on. I'm getting tired of people telling me stand down. There's people that want to attack these people. They don't care if they're innocent or they just don't like these people. Excuse me. I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of it. We'll get them all, whether the government does or not. Like I said, we need to get them trailers set up out there in the woods, and we'll make citizens arrest. And we'll arrest these people and then prosecute them or whatever and turn them over to the police. If the police don't start doing their jobs, then the American people will. And it's a proven fact. That's what happens. And like I said, people are saying this is the greatest country. We're free. You ain't free. We live in a third world country. We got gangs just like them. They got terrorists. America's got homeland terrorists. They're domestic terrorists. They're from here, born and raised. They're gangs, clubs, motorcycle clubs. There are all kinds of things. Black Lives Matter. I mean, this is a serious problem. And the government lets it happen. Why? Well, the government's probably paying them. And that's grounds of crimes against U.S. citizens. And that's punishable by uh, many bad punishments come with that. So, like I said, slowly but surely, eventually it's just going to pop, folks. There'll be wars in the streets. Not that there aren't already, but worse than what they are. Innocent people in the way of gunfire. People are saying you can't use drones. You can't do that. You can't use boots on the ground in America. These are the people that don't want our country safe. These are the people that want havoc to continue, that have degrees and say, I know more than you. And I say, I don't care how much you know. I'm going to free America from your tyranny and madness that you folks created because you got a documentation saying that you passed psychology or you're a lawyer or whatever. We're free Americans. We don't want to live uh, as hostages anymore. You know, I don't know. Can you say it any better than that? I don't think so. You know, who's John Weaver? Pick up anyone with the last name Weaver. You know, that's how you send a message to these people. You know, who is John Weaver? How did he come to the conclusion that the girls were found in the river when they weren't? You know, who's the one that he told that the girls were in the river and the police couldn't confirm that? You know, that the girls were already found and they were in the river. Who told that guy that? Where did this guy come from? Who was his friends? Who's his family? Who's he connected to? Uh, you know, let me guess. He's a psychic, right? And we're starting to deal with a lot of these psychics in these murder cases. Ain't that funny? All right. Thanks for another day, Lord. What have they done to me, Lord? What have they done to me? I don't know. Now, you folks be safe. And remember, these cases have lost control. I can't believe the authorities let it get this far out of hand in Delphi. They should have released more. Somerwell's case, you know, I stopped caring when Candace Wells said no one could search her property. And there's a time difference there of when they called the police. And who lets a stranger that no one knows live on their property? And these people were saying they couldn't even, I don't know what his last name is. You got 3 kids and a daughter, a small daughter, and you let a complete stranger stay on your property that you don't know. You know, never, you don't know him from Adam. You don't even know what his last name is. It ain't making sense. The whole thing ain't making sense. It's nuts. And bingo was his name. That's all I can say, folks. Now, glory be to God, King of Kings. Thanks for another day, Lord. You know, I was looking at the barometer yesterday. It was down to 40. And I felt great. I might have to come up with a in-house pressure unit. The barometer is the humidity, right? Yesterday, when we had them big winds, the barometer was down or the humidity was down to 40. And now it's almost at, it was 60 this morning, but it's dropping. Now it's down to 50. I don't know. We might have to, there might be something there. It's breathing good, felt great. Was running around doing all kinds of stuff. I got a lot done here yesterday. A lot of cleaning up, a lot of wiping stuff down. Uh, and then all of a sudden we're back to where we were. I don't know. Trespassers, maybe. Curses, maybe. I don't know. But whatever happened yesterday, early on in the day, whoever did whatever, I felt great. I don't know. There might be someone trying to help me. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't need guidance. You know, I'm pretty straight and level. I'm on the right track. If I quit smoking, I'll be doing even better. So I wish these people would stop getting my shot. The camera moved. That's probably why. I don't know. They're always out for money. They'll try and sue you for anything. You mentioned my name. Yeah, I did. That's your name. I knocked on your door. Here's your mail. Yeah, it's always something with these people. Anything out to make $1. Anything out to scam somebody. Anything out to. They actually make people. They do things around here to make it look like they're doing bad things, and they're not. I told some people, no, don't do nothing. They're trying to lure you folks in, so they can say, hey, you blamed me for this, and try and sue people or attack them. You know, so we're hunkering down here, U.S. military. Um, we're waiting for reinforcements to come. If you have to get violent to protect us, then you have to get violent. That's all part of it. But be safe. I don't need no guide to guide me. I know God. I didn't make any mistakes. I surely didn't kill anybody. And I don't make a living off of kidnapping and raping and pillaging the U.S. So I'm pretty good. I'm sorry, Bendejo, but it is the way it is. That is a yes, yes. It's not a no, no. It's a yes, yes. And I'm telling you, we get the right guy in there, and he's going to tell these politicians and he's going to tell these big money dudes, nope, I make enough money in the seat. I don't need to take bribes. I don't need to take gifts. I'm making $450,000 a year. I'm going to do my job, and the first thing that comes first is the United States of America. If we can help other countries, we will. But my main focus is my people, not anything else. Making our children safe to go to school, to go to churches and not be beat, raped, or used. To walk freely outside and on the streets without being shot, killed, raped, robbed. You know, stricter punishments for these folks that have done time in the military and have actually stole information and weaponry from our own people. You know, that's my running thing. Am I going to run in 2024? You know, would I? Yeah, I would, but I probably would be dead real fast. Because I would tell them, we're cleaning house, boys, meaning Congress, Senate, Homeland Security, FBI, CIA. We're starting over, cleaning everything out. And it's about the protection and the health and the safety of our country and nothing else. Dr. Oz. Yeah. Okay. Are you kidding me? Hey, I got nothing against Dr. Oz. But here's the thing. I'm not going to put someone in the White House that don't know what it's like to be poor. Okay? This ain't get a slap on the hand. What's wrong? Does Dr. Oz have a lot of lawsuits against him or something? And they want to get him in the White House to save him because there's no repercussions of what you do. That's another thing. These people come right out and we tell you folks, they're killing us. And they fail to put these people behind bars because the law states a sitting president can't be charged with crimes. We keep feeding into the beast. I'm done feeding this beast. You're going to have to give me something good to vote for, or I ain't voting this year. I ain't voting in 2024. I'll cast my vote for my own. I'll write right on there. I'll write right on the voting ticket, John Kramer. Put an X on it and send it in. So, like I said, folks, we're tired of these gangbangers, these clubs, these organizations taking over these apartment complexes all over the world in our country. And the government sits by and lets it go on. They shouldn't even be letting them people move in to a government assisted apartment complex with a record that they have, you know. But what can you do? Laws got to change. America's got to change. We got to adapt to the times. The military knows what needs to be done. It's protect the citizens of the United States first, foremost. And if we can help another country after we get things settled down and safety restored, morals, integrity back to America, then we can help these other countries. But some of these dudes, they're cutting deals and they ain't even a sitting president. That's the problem in America. We all knew this day would come. You know, Satan just doing whatever he wants. Unreal. Unbelievable. And they don't want to use it. My drones, they're giving me trouble about that. I say use them, arm them, put M1s on them, tear gas guns, and put them in these subdivisions and put them on the subways in New York, put them on the property of where the children are, and let them patrol anyone that shows up on there wanting to hurt or kidnap our kids are dealt with, or, you know, something's got to be done. We just can't let this madness continue. You know, we really need to crack down with these people that refuse to put their faces on YouTube. You know, there's a rule, and these people have been breaking the rule. and, discord coming into it and all this. It's no wonder. We really got to start cracking down on it. You know how many people they killed luring with fake accounts? It's unreal. They just don't want to, they just want the madness to continue. And I'm like, okay, I can imagine this summer is going to get real crazy for some of these people. They refuse to abide by the laws. They think they're above the laws. They think that they're God. I got news to them. This summer's going to be madhouse. And it ain't going to be someone across the water. It's going to be right in our own backyards. And once it happens, it'll be too late. You won't be able to turn out of it. We'll be forced to flee America to other countries, or we'll be forced to join forces and fight the devil. But of course, I want to get paid. I want the greatest health care. I want free loans. I want, all kinds of stuff. Of course, that's what everyone else does, but I ain't fighting this war. It ain't my war. I didn't create it. They did. Ain't my war. I've been locked up in this apartment for, I don't know, 10 years, 12 years, who knows? I only go out when I have to work. Then I come home. There ain't nothing out there I need to see that I haven't already seen, except for my beautiful country and vacations and stuff like that. But I'll sacrifice that for now. They're killing people. They're injecting people with stuff, saying they're testing them for stuff and injecting them. We got the little lady from the clinic in Angola that was doing it. These days, these people's names are all taken down. They're all numbered. They're trying. I'm just an old person. I don't care. You did the crime. Now you got to pay for the time. War is coming. There ain't nothing we could do about it. I believe it's time for us to start using the drones in the streets and in the air. They refuse. There ain't no money in saving people. How are them funeral homes going to stay alive? How are they? This is the sick mentality that these folks have. That they're killing people for body organs. Maybe someone did kill the 2 girls in Delphi just for a body organ. That's how sick these people are. We got problems. I don't know if the White House can hear me or not, Congress and Senate, but you got problems knocking on your doors. And if you don't act, you won't get nothing done, meaning you can sit there all day and talk on the news channels of what you're going to do, but the proof is in the pudding. There ain't nothing getting done. Certain things are. The gas came down to $4. It might be like $4.99 or something now, or $4.89 or 90. It was $4.30 or something like that out here. But lowering prices of gas, they're acting like that's the problem with America, is the gas and oil. They're trying to blame gas and oil for the murders of the girls. The mayhem and confusion in the streets is because of the gas prices. I say FUBAR on all them idiots. And Idiots. Complete idiots. All right. You folks have a good day. Be safe, ladies. Keep an eye on your kids. Don't be going out to Moan Bridge or whatever they call it without supervision. I can't believe they want people to bring your kids out here. No, you idiots. No, don't bring your kids out there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm waiting for a ticket booth to be put up there, and they actually start charging people to come where 2 little girls were slaughtered like animals, from what some of these YouTuber people, professionals, are saying. So, good luck. I don't know what to say. I'm not buying into any of this crap. Same thing with the Summer Wells case. They made a money pit out of it. They don't care if that little girl's ever found and put to rest the right way or treated the right way if she's alive. You know, I would have picked all of them up. It just smells bad. They could have picked them already up for child neglect and what was going on when CPS first showed up there. Why didn't they? I have no idea. Now they possibly were looking for either a dead little girl or a kidnapped little girl, which the police are even saying there's no evidence that she was kidnapped. Yeah, it's just, I hope they find little Mikey Vaughn. The little kid was adorable. I hope they find him. You know, there's another case where the police now are starting to come around and say stuff ain't adding up. And when it don't add up, that means something just ain't right. That usually 9 out of 10 times something bad happened by someone the kid knew or a family member. I don't know. You folks have a good day. Bendejo, stop being rude to people and stop being rude to people in my chat and saying things. I wouldn't doubt it if you were sent by a troll. I guess they have troll school. Literally, I've been watching these videos. They say they're being paid. Troll school. I could become a troll if I want and get paid. Unbelievable. It's unreal. Now you folks have a great day. Be safe. And get ready because war probably could break out any minute. It's Russia. It's China. No, I don't think it was Russia and China and Japan and Kim Jong-un that killed the Delphi girls or Summer Wells, or it ain't because the gas prices is why people are killing each other in the streets and gangs and kids being, no, idiots. Good God. You folks have a good day.